See, I had everything ready to go. We're going to cue music, if it'll let us. There we go. And we're good to go. I sucked this weekend. I didn't do any of that fun stuff called, oh, no. Okay, sorry. Dania Darius of Twitch, ready to go. I understand there's some WoW players out there who are trying things without looking first. Best of luck to them. Hopefully they'll have the crap gear that we used to have while raiding, because it's the best way to do it, so they can understand what their pioneers went through. I mean, nowadays we have great gear, and it's awesome gear, and you can go through there with people that have various degrees of it and get through all those raids. But yeah, I've been through most of the raids. I was told we just want the new player XP is what I was told. And I'm sorry about not being here yesterday. I wound up driving someone all the way to Augusta, Georgia, from Atlanta. Worked out to like $25 an hour. Nobody else wanted to do it, but you know, I can understand it. All right, we have our caffeinated beverage, our smoothie, because you know, hey, why not? I don't know if it's a smoothie. Through the joys of Mr. Pooks being up as high as possible. Alright. And Danny is here with a bunch of quests that we will probably not do, because they were for a lower level character. But we'll take a peek real quick. Oh yeah, we'll worry about that if we decide to do something in Gridania. Alright, we're delivering the fire water to Bushkin Druthers. Alright, and we have Gristle Greens, of course. There we go. Adding time. We cannot get there without actually teleporting or going back to the city. So I suppose we're gonna have to go to Quarry Mill. Well, there. We're gonna go there. We did not even remotely do anything called grabbing an aetheryte while we were in the other little town, which we will do shortly. Because we really should have. Cue Chocobo music, of course. And I recently did some experimentation with mounts and the sound over the weekend on my Omni. It seems that the Fat Chocobo and the Fat Chocobo has the same music as the regular Chocobos. Only it's a little bit on the comical side. The Moogle, oh my god, the amount of Moogle music is amazing. And it's really cool. The different mounts is really nice. But at level 30, you're not quest or main story quest related. Needed to get your mount, get your fighting companion. And when you have crap gear, you know, like back in the day before we had nicer gear, this companion was very useful. You can color it. There's a website for adding color. You're down a Chocobo for a little while. Those make really nice for tanking. So our main issue is that we got this new gear that came with Shadowbringer at level 15, and it's still really good for these level of quests. So since we know we need to go back to Limster for this, or we're just gonna do that for it, and then get back to this main story. Map check. Oh, I totally didn't see this guy coming. All right. The nice thing about being level 33 and everything being 22 is that nothing will bother us here, except whatever spawns suddenly. That would have been a lot more work had we been at level. A lot more work, trust me. But we are doing rested XP, which we gain by camping out in sanctuaries with Aetherites. Makes a big difference. And with the game only being played 4 days a week, we literally can cure this, you know. But we can run this down. If I had bought a book for the story, this would have been unneeded, but we would be able to fly around, but it's not a big deal. It's only a big deal in places where you have to you have to do the questing for Aether Currents. What nobody told me is, had I not just grinded all the way to level max at the time, that I literally would have found most of them naturally. You have to quest the rest. So that will be fun, you know, in a bit. We're not gonna be in a hurry. I mean, being in a hurry is like, you miss stuff. The amount of stuff that I missed. The amount of stuff you can miss. There's just no point to it. I mean, wanting to catch up with your friends is nice, but they should understand there's a story involved. Oh man, that was boring. Okay, admittedly flying mounts would actually make some of this stuff really easy, but as I said. Now, funny story, my husband, who was my fiance for a while, could never figure out why I could never, you know, jump rocks and do other stuff. I couldn't see the places to jump is what it was. I had an inferior computer graphics card. So much of the time when we're playing, I'm literally seeing a lot of stuff for the first time in clear detail. And there we go. Let's go see Brusk. Why walk when you can get in the car, right? The fat chocobo, when flying, literally you have to have a piece of cake to get that dude off the ground. And with that done, we can go back to Bruskin's others. I think that's what we're doing. Yeah. And we're having a visitation from the only cat I've ever known. Mr. Pooks is the only cat I've ever known that pranks people and tells tall tales to other cats and maintains order and discipline. She talked the other cat into getting into the dryer. She has never once gotten into the dryer since she did one revolution on Fluff. I will say that the dude was the other cat was so mad at her that she was running for her little life for a while. So don't ever think a cat can't prank you. They prank other animals. They can. I just happen to have one that's a little more prone to, you know, something other than cat pranking. She pranks humans too. These are really nice pants. Oh my god, those are really nice pants. I really wish I had done this as a dragoon, or a lancer, but I already have like 4 lancers for roleplay reasons. Alright. Information to find a lady. A plant lady nonetheless, so we got a level 23 quest here, so we should probably grab that because, well, it is part of the area around us, Bruskin and others. Hey look, free paint. See how that works out? That is so cool. And yet, I think the person had to play like 3 years to finally actually see the pattern. One of the things that I like to do is to make sure that the character turns, while my camera may not be facing that way. Make sure that the avatar turns towards the combat. That's a big load if I ever heard it. Oh, the private mounts that people get around here. Yep. Need to be up top. That is a bard quest for the shoot, brain fart. For the archer. That's where the guy is. Alright, here we go. Party time. Alright. And cutscene, of course. Oh, such language. I'm not saying that Garlemald is... This is sort of kind of like World of Warcraft. I actually quit the Alliance on purpose because I couldn't stomach the storyline over there. But the main issue is that each faction believes in their right. Believes in what they're doing, they're building, the reasons they're doing it. And so there's really only a bad guy when it comes in terms of, does it negatively affect my side? You know, it would help if I actually had one of these out. It's pretty bad when you don't need your carbuncle. I realize that you're taking damage and you shouldn't be. Alright, that's Cujo. Oddly enough, we won that fight while I was combating the dog Cujo at the door. She has to learn to listen. She's not very good at the whole turning off the Cujo thing. Thank God for dots on everything, man. I swear. Alrighty then, that's all done. So there's nothing like finding out that at level 27 you can pretty much do everything without your carbuncle. And I probably should add the other one out for the fact that it does area of effect damage. There's some work down here to do before we go back. Coral Claw Poacher is somewhere up. There, okay. That's what the map says anyway. Okay, fine, fine. I'll work it out. But realistically, anything that would be hostile out here would still literally be hostile out here. No matter, you know, but it's a game mechanic. AI can only do just so much, I suppose. It's nice to travel during the morning time in game. It's 8:02 in the morning. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, maybe not the ride, but... You know, they don't look half bad from a distance until they come up into your view like that. This is a goopy little place we're gonna go into. We have finally made it to our next dungeon. And I do hope we can pick up some new gear in there. I mean, we have all the gear we need to be in there, but just saying. And while we're waiting, we'll go do some turn-ins for some other for some other stuff. And that's that. We're queued up. And we can pop that open. Probably cut that down for the moment because it's still waiting to hit that. We're doing that. Let's see. We can go look into that. Nah, not right now. And we can go look at that. Okay, that's gonna be a Thanalan run. We can do that around town. So that'll be close to Skridania it is. And the minion of the day. A wind up nab. Lalafell, okay. Okay, that's bull. I thought for sure that I would actually have time to do extracurricular activities, but with the large influx of players who are disillusioned with other games, it's really kind of hard. Having the same thing every time I want to level a little bit, my healer. I wind up in the high-end dungeons. Not very good at that. Ugh. It's gonna be one of these. Okay. I generally have been trained by my friends that I'm not allowed to touch things in dungeons. And the main reason for it is that I'm such a kid about it that I tend to actually destroy shit, kill parties, etc. And it's an old 20-year-old habit. I was taught that. I got yelled at so many times by my friend like Chaos that it's a thing, you know. I just don't generally touch stuff, but gonna have to do some touching in here, buddy. Those photo cells aren't gonna collect themselves.